Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome you to Limankon Palace, where His Royal Highness Fon Anguafo, or King Anguafo III, has ruled the Mankon Kingdom for 63 years. Walk with me to the palace and to the courtyard to see where King Anguafo came from, to travel across the Atlantic to the America. As custodian of the Mankon people, King Anguafo III of Mankon ascended to the throne in 1959 and ruled the Mankon Kingdom for 63 years before missing after a wonderful and successful life of 97 years. As custodian of African culture, Cameroon traditional culture, and the Mankon way of life and culture and tradition, King Anguafo did quite a lot to project a very, very good image of Africa, Cameroon, and Mankon. Through his initiative, the city of Bamenda became sister city with the city of Lowell in 2002. I invite you to come with me on this brief journey to discover the Mankon tradition, culture, and the Mankon Palace. Mankon people are noted for their generosity, hospitality, and outgoing. So please enjoy Mankon. Welcome to Mankon. Mankon is in the heart of Bamenda. Ladies and gentlemen, join me to celebrate and pay tribute to His Royal Highness King Anguafo III of Mankon, the honorary member of the Lowell City Council since 2002. Thank you.
Thank you for coming here. It is my honor, Your Highness, to present you with a citation on behalf of my colleagues in government and the city side as well as the school side. Be it hereby known to all that the City of Lowell and the Commonwealth of Massachusetts hereby names His Royal Highness King Anguafo III honorary citizen of the City of Lowell, Massachusetts. Honorary citizen. The entire city is delighted to welcome His Royal Highness as our special guest visiting from Mankon, Cameroon, Central Africa. It is a pleasure and honor to have this individual visiting the city of Lowell and wishes him the best for continued success given this 28th day of May, the year 2002, by me, Mayor Rita Mercier, on behalf of my colleagues in government. It is also my pleasure to present you, Your Highness, with the key to the city of Lowell. And this is the key to the city of Lowell right here. It will not open our treasurer's safe, but it is for you, as well as our emblem, our city hall here that you're visiting now that says Lowell, Mass. With our American flag. It is an honor and a privilege for you to be here this evening, Your Highness. As I will tell you, Your Highness, This is the city of Lowell, Massachusetts, the all-American city, a city of destination, and you've traveled a long way, and I hope that this city greets you with the hospitality that we're noted for. We are a very diverse community in the city of Lowell. We have many ethnic people that come here of different cultures and traditions. We embrace everyone into the fabric that is weaved so beautifully into our city. And so we welcome you. On behalf of the city, we welcome you here. And please say a few words for us, Your Highness.
The city manager, city council members, the government of Lowell, ladies and gentlemen here present, it is a great honor for me to be in your midst today. It is a wonderful incident that I should come just at the important moment to attend your council session. My purpose of coming to America, and in particular to your city, is to visit some of my subjects who were educated here and who are a part of the council, the citizens here now.
That's good.
When I take stock of the few with you who have come through the school in this city, I am thinking of Nkimben C. Patrick, Atanga and St. George, Fru Nkimben, Patrick Gogomo, Vincent T. and John Atanga. In addition to those still schooling here, who number over 50, I felt very delighted to know where Lowell is and this famous Massachusetts University. That is why I came here. I was pleasantly surprised that they're working hand in gloves with this city council. I have to thank you very much for the way you have received them and make them members of this city council. I'm impressed with the honor you've given me this evening. It goes to strengthen the link between your country and my country, and in particular, between the Massachusetts Institute here and my fandom. It is a great link which we have to nurture and to let it continue. And it opens a bigger avenue for more Cameroonians to come and study in your city under these favorable conditions I have discovered. I thank you for your kindness. I thank you for the reception you've given me. I thank you for the good wishes you have for my country and America. America is a great country. We learn not only from schools. I have come here to learn myself, to see what I hear, and I am satisfied that this is a fertile ground for a more permanent, lasting friendship. I thank you, Mr. Manager. I thank you, city councilors. I thank you, citizens of Lowell. We have more days ahead. I hope I will make further visits in the future. And I can assure you that the place is favorable for more of my citizens to come here. Expect more students from Cameroon. And in memory of this occasion, Madam Manager, here is a gift of greetings from Cameroon.
Thank you very much, Your Royal Highness. I really appreciate that, and I cherish it always. And I want to say that the people that are with you are beautiful. They have such wonderful costumes on, and it's very festive, and it livens up this place where we always have a dull, drab suits, and so you really brightened up the place. Thank you very much.
Welcome to Lowell, Your Royal Highness.
Thank you. Well, this is my second visit. The first visit was in summer. This is the first I've come to see what snow is in this part of the world. It's still the same place I visited last, but the snow has made a big difference. I was freer when I came here at that time, but this time I'm compelled to stay indoors because of the snow. So that is the big difference I've found now. Now, my first visit was to know America and Loy for the first time. I'm coming a second time about 5 years later because I want to know a little more than I knew the first time I came, as we intend to establish keen relations between my own council and the Council of Loy. And the difference I find too is that the mayor I met, just as I left home, I learned there was an election here. We have a new mayor. And it's a good idea. I will know the present mayor. I'm happy with the way my subjects are received in Loy, in the universities, the schools here, and in the community. I will advise Cameroonians or Africans as a whole who are resident here to make this their second home. And also, I would like the Americans to also make Africa their second home, and in particular, my own country, Cameroon. We have very good relations. We have an embassy here. My government is very friendly with the Americans, and the government in particular. We expect that some of the advantages we'll have from you is that you also come home. Our homes are different from yours. Some of your technology can be transferred to our homes, our nations, and in my fandom in particular. So I thank you people, the Americans, for receiving our subjects here as brothers and sisters. And I'm expecting to receive Americans too.
France he talks about the colonization of the land. It's when the French occupied Algeria.
English, they had the intention of doing something. But the French, in their own principles of colonization, they wanted to make the colonies part of France. And so when it came to independence, they had to fight.
Yeah.
But in our case, the English had not much to lose. It was easy for them to surrender.
Look at what Portugal did, huh? They held on to the last second until they couldn't hold on anymore.
Yes.
And that was very destructive.
In our case, we had no war.
That's good.
There was nothing for the people to live.
What year did Cameroon become independent?
1960.
60.
Going up to every schedule.
Do they industrial, like the walls?
Oh, sure. Let me take you into the exhibit real quick. The kind of ethnic groups and immigrant groups that came to Lowell and really helped build Lowell. What you see today. And originally it started out with the native English people, and then that was followed by the Irish, French Canadians, then the Swedish, then Portuguese, Lithuanians, Armenians, Syrians, and then most recently we have a lot of African folks, as you know.
Cambodians.
Indians, Brazilians, India, a woman from Nigeria, a man from Ghana, a woman from Colombia, and a guy from Russia.
A special guest this evening is King Angwafo from the Mekong region of Cameroon in West Africa. This is the King's second visit to the city of Lowell. He was here a few years ago when Councilor Rita Mercier was the mayor of the city, and he is back in the United States, and his group that he is visiting with requested that they come and he be able to greet us this evening. So we want to welcome King Angwafo. Thank you for being with us this evening. If you would you like to share some greetings with us?
Dear councilors, ladies and gentlemen, greetings from Cameroon. As you've been told, I was here 5 years ago. I'm back a second time. I'm glad to be received by you, the councillors of Lowell. In my first visit, I met Mrs. Rita. She was mayor then. I was received in like manner as I'm received today. I fell in love with your council. I requested that my own council, the Bamenda Council, be linked to this council. I have come today to remind you of the wishes I expressed then, that your council should be twinned to the Bamenda Council. I'm happy that once more you have given me the opportunity to greet you, to thank you for the reception you gave me last time, and to appreciate the gesture you've made now. It is my hope that my council will be twinned to your council, and in the future, we shall work together. America is a leading nation. My country was once a colonial country, ruled by the British and the French. After independence, we have come to know America. We have diplomatic links with America. And in the present situation, where the world is becoming a global village, my council should make this a sister village. You have been many years independent. You have worked hard. You have gained experience. We got our independence in 1960. And we can rely on your experience, your cooperation, and assistance. If the two councils were twinned, you will know us better. We will know you better. And like an experienced and early brother, you give us a helping hand in our efforts to develop ourselves. We have many things to learn from America. That is why, in my second visit to America, where many of my subjects are resident, some working, some schooling, I cannot go back without paying visit to this council to renew my wishes with the Lowell Council. Now, I'm here in remembrance of this occasion, Mr. Mayor. I have to present you with greetings from Bamenda. I've also brought a letter from my delegate. You had received communication from us since I left this place. Yes, that's your letter.
Who's it from?
My delegate is equivalent to the mayor.
Read these greetings from the Urban Council in Bamenda. And we have this gift which will hang in the mayor's office. And the greetings are, I wish to refer to our friendship letter and the signing of the twinning agreement of 5 November 2002 and November 15, 2002, 20 of June 2003, and would like to convey to the Lord Mayor and his citizens of your beautiful city love and greetings from the people of the municipality of Bamenda and my very humble self. Pray God Almighty to guide and strengthen our relationship for the building of bridges of love and friendship between North and South. May this friendship cooperation bear the expected results for citizens of our two cities. While I wish you great success in God's care at the service of your people, kindly accept with our best regards, Governmental Delegate, Bamenda Urban Council. And we too feel likewise, and we extend our greetings back to your council, and we will certainly, before you leave town, have a similar communication. King, you've set a good example for us to follow with our relationships with other cities and other countries, and we certainly welcome and are very humbled by your visit here to Lowell, Massachusetts. Thank you for sharing part of this evening with us.
Sir,
Good morning.
good to see you.
So do I.
Yeah, did you get in okay? Parking was okay?
Once more.
fine.
Yeah. It's not as big as
When
our,
I first met you, I saw in you some signs of dynamism.
oh,
I said, this young man will go places.
thank you. That's
And
kind of,
I'm happy my predictions come true.
well, you're a lot-
Congratulations.
Thank you.
No.
We got, it's a little book about John Adams, one of our early presidents, and one of the signers of the Declaration of Independence. And so, gang, thank you for your kindness and support. Like John Adams, we both now have a Boston and Worcester connection. All the best to the people of Cameroon from the citizens of Massachusetts. Yours truly, Lieutenant Governor Tim Murray.
Thank you
Thank
very
you
much.
very much. Thank you.
David.
All rulers are students. They have to learn
Right.
in order to improve their situation. So we have to make some discovery.
Okay. This tradition, when there's a new governor, they decide which portrait they would like to have hung over the fireplace. And he chose Governor Andrew because he was the governor of Massachusetts during the Civil War. And the story is, in the Civil War, there was a famous regiment, military regiment from Massachusetts, which was all black soldiers. And it was the first regiment of black soldiers in the Union Army, and it started because there was a neighborhood that was down the street in the 1850s and 60s that was black merchants who had, they made leather goods, and they were blacksmiths, the metal and everything. And one day, right before Thanksgiving, I think one of the merchants came up and invited the governor to come spend Thanksgiving dinner with him. And from there, he said, if you were interested, they told the governor that there would be freed slaves and people who would be interested in serving in the Union Army, and that's where he got the idea. And the famous monument that's at the bottom, right across from the Common, talks about that regiment. So that's why he put Governor Andrew there. So this is Douglas Wilder, who was the first African-American governor in the United States. So he came up for the swearing in when we got sworn in and Governor Patrick got sworn in. Only the second. So, who knows? Sure now, if we could have our first African-American president-elect. And the Bible that he took the oath on was the Mendi Bible. And the story of the Mendi Bible is that it was the Amistad John Quincy Adams, the son of John Adams, argued there was a slave boat, and the slaves revolted and took over the boat. And there was a movie made out of it and a book, but John Quincy Adams tried the case, and the slaves were freed. And as a present to John Quincy Adams, they gave him that Bible, which is at the Historical Archives, and they took it up. They took it out especially that day so the governor could take the oath of office on it. So, a little history.
Ladies and gentlemen, I've been requested by the Makuda Association to say a word on this occasion. I didn't come here with the intention of talking to a cross-section of the people I find here. Having organized this occasion and invited your friends of the USA also to meet me, it is but necessary that I thank those who have come here who are not members of Makuda, but who here and coming here for gracing this occasion with their presence and participating in what we are doing. I have to thank you for projecting the Mancon personality in America without blemish. I leave you with the challenge of choosing America as your second home and the Kingdom of Mancon as your place of birth and first home. So I'm thankful for what you've done. I've heard remarks made about what I've done. Success is the result of cooperation, unity, and hard work. I thank you for my support. And having done that far, having gone so far, we have to be careful not to fail. As we grow old and weak, we look up for greater support from you, our children. Thank you.
Jimbo ngolon tam te wo fum so, Jimbo ngolon tam te wo fum so malabu.